Good morning, you guys. Whew, I just wanted to hop on for an official um, studio vlog of me actually in the soap studio. I made soap last night, but and when I make soap now, I'm trying to film for TikTok versus YouTube. So if you're interested in what that looks like as far as all the new soap that I poured, because I'm going to show you the soap that I made. But if you want to see in actual time me pouring the soap and all that stuff, go over to TikTok and they'll be in the description below so you can see those things. I'll also be cutting those soaps on TikTok. But I did want to take this time too because there may be some moms watching this channel. And I really wanted to talk to you guys, small business owners that are mommies, and just kind of have a chit chat about my experience being a mom and running a business, working a W-2 job, as well as self-care, all of those other things. So let's get into it. So let me just break down yesterday. So yesterday I worked. So I got up about 5 o'clock, left home at 6:30 to drop my child off at daycare. Got to work at 7:30. Then I stayed at work until 4. Then picked my child up from daycare, and then we went out for Mexican. Just a little me and her time. And then we got home around 6 o'clock after that. And then I started making soap. I had her over here in the corner. On some of the TikTok videos, you may hear her. She's over there in the corner with the sandbox in the soap studio, playing with her sand and all that stuff. And I'm over here making up soap. So I had 20 pounds of soap, and I made up all 20 pounds last night, for the most part. And so literally, I was making up soap while I had her awake, and then she was making messes. So I'm having to stop making soap to go clean up her messes. She wants a snack after dinner. Go fix that. And then she's making messes. I'm trying to clean up the messes as she's making them because I'm just that way. I have to clean them up as she's making them. So it's a lot of stopping, starting, filming on TikTok, a lot of this, a lot of that. And then it's bedtime. And so then we start, so now I stop and then I take her for bedtime. And then back down here at the studio and back at it again. Now, of course, this is not every day. This was just yesterday. I ran out of all of my soap, really. And so I needed to make all of my soap again. And I still didn't even make everything. There's still probably 3 different scents that I did not make. And none of the donut soaps I made. So it's still quite a bit I did not make, which is crazy. But I also brought along 5 new scents, estimated about 5 new scents. So anyway, just literally from around 6 o'clock to midnight, I was making soap. And I ended up making about 8 batches up until 10 o'clock. And then I was just like, I need to make some to sit overnight so that I wake up and I can unmold some so that I'm not like wasting that time of like trying to make some in the morning to sit all day when it could have sat all night. So then I came back down here and made some more soap so that it could be sitting overnight. And so this is probably the most soap I have made at one time in such a short span of time. And I don't know how I do this. Honestly, I don't know how moms do it. This is wild. And I literally went to bed about midnight-ish, probably less than that. And here I am at 5:30 ready to go for the morning. Yay. Thankfully, I won't have to do this again tonight. I made up everything. I will have to make some body butter this evening. I will have to, there is some soap that I still need to make. However, I don't have the clays that I need in yet to make them. So I have an event on Friday as I'm trying to prepare for that. I have a huge event, 3-day event I've talked about before in April, and I don't want to wait till the last minute for that. Because I may need to make more stuff after this Friday's event so I can have the most product I have ever brought in my entire life to an event. I need to have for this 3-day event in April. Plus I have the 3-day event in April, plus I have an additional event at the end of April. So it's 4 events, 4 days worth of events in April. So I just have to have a lot of product and to make it worth going and making sure I make the money that I'm hoping to make. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you the soap that I made. Anywho. So first up is my watermelon. I had, last year I did Whipped Body butter, sugar scrub, and Whipped Body soap and watermelon. But I decided this year to do a bar soap. So what's special about this is that it has poppy seeds on top and it has aloe vera in it. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm super excited. I made a small batch of this, so this should make about 4. And I'm excited to see how my customers feel about this. Next is the lemon and orange. And what's special about this one is it has ground turmeric at the bottom and it has orange peels on top. I made also a small batch of this one. This one is cucumber melon. I don't know how to feel about this one. I wanted to make sure this one stood out different than the watermelon. So I did not do poppy seeds on this one, but I did the aloe vera, I did the green base, and I mixed red and white together to do the top. Look at that. The more I make soap, you guys, the more I feel like I am perfecting it. Like the designs are coming out the way I need them to come out. And another thing that helped me prepare for tonight is that I knew what soap I needed to make. I was ready. I had it laid out. I had the designs ready in my mind. I had photos of inspirations of the designs. I had written out what layers need to be at the top, what layers need to be at the bottom, what colors needed to be at the middle, whatever. I had everything laid out, so I knew, so I was rocking and rolling. On this tray, I have Bay Rum, which sold out. The men are loving this Bay Rum. It has a wonderful blue bottom, light blue top, middle, look at this, and white top. OMG. I love how you can see the layers on this. So, my favorites, so last year, also, I did a Lake Babe, but I did it in Body Butter, Sugar Scrub, and Whipped Body soap. This year, I decided to do a bar soap in Lake Babe. Oh my gosh, and you know one of my self-care things is to go to the lake. I got a kayak right over there, ready. Whew, so I decided to do this bar soap, and it's giving me lake vibes, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so excited how it's turned out. It smells absolutely amazing. It reminds me of being on the lake. It has this beautiful like greenish blue bottom with this white top. Look at this top. Plain but gorgeous. I love Lake Babe. I'm super excited to see how my customers react. I love coffee so much. I can't drink it because of like my headaches. So I make it into a bar soap. And I've been like using this in the mornings. for an exfoliation. So I remade the coffee bar soap to look a little bit more elegant-ish. So it has a beautiful brown bottom, and it is mixed with white and coffee grinds on top. OMG. Wonderful exfoliant. Smells just like a coffee shop, just like Starbucks. So if you can't drink coffee like myself in the morning, you can at least wash your face with a nice exfoliating coffee bar soap in the morning. And then the next one sold out immediately last time. I'm super shocked. It is not a scent people usually like. Let me know in the comments if you like it. It's patchouli. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But most people don't mind it, but it's not like their favorite. They'd rather have another scent. But this is patchouli. It is, I mixed a ground turmeric in this. So that's the yellow that you see, along with purple mica. And it has orange peels on top, because it's patchouli and orange. And that's called Inner Peace. But it is patchouli and orange. And then strawberry lemonade, I still have to make. I'm waiting for clay for that. Amazing Grace, I'm waiting for the fragrance for that. And In the Garden, which is my new woodsy scent, which I'm super in love with. That one, I am waiting for a clay for that one. A different clay. So let me see about that. This baby right here, I cannot keep this in stock. I'm struggling keeping this in stock. It's either I have it or I don't. Or I have lavender, or I don't, or I have deep breath, or I don't. It's hard for me to keep like all three of these in stock. So this is the lavender, white sage, and rosemary. Let me show you the amazing details in this. It's 3-layered. It did not come out as beautiful. Maybe I didn't do what I thought I did. I didn't do what I thought I did. So I'm lying. It came out the way I probably did it. It didn't come out the way, it came out the way I did it. I just thought I did. So normally I do a white layer in the middle. This time I didn't. I did a green base and a purple top. Lavender, white sage, and rosemary. People love this. Sells out all the time. This one is my next. Like, this one is my favorite. It's a summer scent. I'm in love with this, you guys. If this does not sell out, I will be surprised. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourselves, you guys. I want you guys to guess what this is. Guess what this could be. Look at this. Like, I am not an artistic person, but I feel like making soap has made me so artistic. It has made me really figure out that, hey, like, I can design. I may not can draw, but I can design 3D stuff. This is 3D, right? This is 3D stuff. This is crazy. So this is wild to me. Tell me what you think this is. Look at the colors, because I try to be on like point. So look at the colors. Look at the top. Tell me what you think. If you follow me on TikTok, if you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, you will know, because I put what it was. So this is pina colada. I'm super stoked about this. So it has ground turmeric at the bottom. And just a white base, a white top, and then I did chunks on the top to resemble ice cubes. Now, all of these soaps are goat's milk soaps, so I have made the transition. Now, I may still have a few shea butter and mango butter soaps, still lingering, but those are probably already in the stores. So I don't personally have them in stock. They're probably already in the stores for selling. But everything I made last night is good smoke soap. So in love with these. If this does not sell out between Friday's event and the April 3-day event, like that's wow. That's wow. And then this beauty always sells. This is my honey and oats. It is a favorite of mine in the mornings. I had to make a huge batch of it. I should just do a photo like this. I'm gonna make a huge batch of this because it is lovely. It smells heavenly. So if you want to see me cut any of these soaps and tear off this beautiful thing for a beautiful ASMR effect, follow me on TikTok. I'll be cutting all of these probably tonight, maybe, definitely probably tonight, so that you can see this. And then lastly, I haven't even taken it out. I have salted grapefruit and rose. Don't know how this turned out. Didn't turn out bad at all. Salted grapefruit and rose. It's all rose kaolin clay. And it has big chunks of pink Himalayan sea salt. So that's another one I'll be cutting as well. So back to the original conversation. Moms, I know the work that y'all are putting into y'all small businesses, working before work, some of you guys working after work. I've done both. Daylight savings time, I think, just switched, so I have shorter amounts of time in the morning, more time in the evening, so that's why I'm transitioning to evening time doing stuff. But taking advantage of downtime is important when it comes to making product. So in December, when I was working my old job and I had those weeks off for Christmas, I was batch making during that time because I knew I was going to start a new job and I knew I would not have as much time during the week without it interrupting mommy and me time with my toddler. So I wanted to do that. And then of course I sell out, and then it's like, or I sell down. And then I need to remake batches of product. And so there's not another holiday right now. So I'm going to have to utilize weekday evenings or weekends to try to make it up. But that's why I try to do it all at one time. So I'm not having to sacrifice consistent time away from mommy and daughter time. I am getting it all done, hustling it out one night, 2 nights, and then I'm good for a little while. And that's also why I kind of cut down on some events this year as well and did bigger events. So I'm not doing as many, but I'm doing bigger ones as well. So hang in there, moms. I know y'all are working hard. I know y'all are trying to get your business up and running, branding and rebranding for some of y'all. And do not give up. Stay encouraged. You will definitely get to whatever result it is that you want because you are putting in the time and the effort, and you are determined. So I just wanted to kind of give you that kind of spiel in this video because I literally, you never know how you can do something until you do it. Like I had no idea I could do all of that. And I did. I pushed myself and I did it, and it's okay. And then for the next few weekends and weeks, I'll be fine. I would have batch made everything I probably need to batch make, and just constantly batch making here and there is my goal, so that I am not consumed. I'm not taking so much time I think I'm saying that correctly. Like for this week, I'm like batch making, but for the next few weeks, I'm not. So that I can have some time with the little one, the weekends with the little one, stuff like that. So these hours here, hours there add up and making them count while they do. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see these soaps being cut, make sure to tune into the TikTok. Make sure to like the video, this one, and the TikTok videos. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'll be doing body butter this evening. And yeah, have a great morning, you guys. Bye.